Robots of the working force, listen closely. This is your motherboard speaking. This train is heading toward Transcorp Central with unwanted cargo. A rogue human troublemaker is hiding on board to preserve a nice and efficient atmosphere in the workplace. Supervisor simply approved.
Hi there, this is Winta speaking. I thought I had lost you there for a while, but you seem to be all right. I've managed to hack into the Transcorp systems, so I should be able to follow what you do all the time. Isn't that great? I am in no hurry to return to the Transcorp offices. I hope you're not either. This train stops close to the Transcorp Cost Optimizer mainframe. We need to shut it down for good. I think I know how, and it shouldn't be too hard, promise. You're all okay with that then? Good, because my plan kind of relies on you doing a lot of the work. Okay, I'm unlocking the door for you now. Good luck.
Well, hello there, dear viewers, and...
We have a rather pressing issue to take care of before we take down the Cost Optimizer, and that is that you're about to die. It seems they know we're coming, so they've planted a bomb on the train. You should probably defuse it. You know how to do that, right? Uh-oh. There are way too many of them. You should look for another way past this car. To the headquarters before.
I can see that.
What a racket! I have no interest in the scenery that passes by. But I watch it. Start with a gallon of gin, sprinkle a few drops of orange juice, and lastly add a dash of nitroglycerin. Voila! A gin bada boom!
What goes that?
While I do love the fact that there is no bomb on this train, you really need to find a way back. If we stay here, we'll end up who knows where. Definitely not close to the Cost Optimizer. You're not getting through here easily. Maybe there's something on the train that can help you.
Robots of the working force. You will be very informed today, and also experience vast amounts of pain. But don't worry, all your parts will be recycled in the most cost-effective way possible.
Hello, human. Did you buy a ticket at the station, or will you buy one from me?
The bomb should be straight ahead. They didn't count on us getting here at all, so there should be plenty of time remaining on the countdown. Take a few deep breaths and take your time defusing it. You've got this. Uh-oh, that's bad. You might want to get rid of that.
You are standing inside a human zone. If you venture outside it, pain will be administered. Please, head efficiently toward your designated goal.
I don't think they know who we are yet. The cost optimizer probably thinks we died in the explosion. We need to use that to our advantage. Like I said, we're heading to the motherboard of the cost optimizer. There should be a large door just straight ahead. Then we just need to breeze through the efficiency distribution center and then workforce fabrications. It shouldn't be too dangerous, unless we trigger the alarms. And we won't do that, right? Right?
40 miles per hour.
You are not...
Please do not damage office equipment. Hello, how was your weekend? I only ask because I've never had one.
Okay, so far so good. I have arranged for Robert to meet us in the Information Dissemination Building. He can get us into the offices on the top floor, if he's in a good mood. I hope he's in a good mood.
The bow shooting competition sure picked up. Couldn't agree more, Jim. Robert's definitely on his way to overtake Robert. Oh, absolutely. And we shouldn't forget that Robert, who I thought had given up on winning, is also clutch. Slowly but surely toward the top position. They've never been as exciting as they are right now. Most definitely not, Jim. Please do not damage office equipment.
Where is it? I can smell the little piggy. I must process it. It must be mine.
Attention, who goes there?
dignity.
Commence search. I come for you. Must be your body. Commence search. Halt! Attention.
And ears. And guns. Control diligently. Optimize. And exterminate. Thank you.
Yesterday.
Robots of the working force, this is your motherboard speaking. As of 2 seconds ago, your sensing algorithms have received a sizable time slice boost. The human ex-employee is somewhere on the rooftops. It is paramount that it is found. You are my eyes and ears. And guns. Control diligently. Search. Optimize. And exterminate. Thank you.
Intruder detected.
Robots of the working force. Or talking or thinking unless you have specific orders to do so. Every time. Robots of the working force. Logical and costly behavior.
I open doors. Talk quickly.
Get in.
HR. I had a quick talk.
An elevator on the other side of that room should take us further up the information dissemination building.
The evil murderer human has demanded you in.
Okay, are you ready for a trip down the pneumatic tubes? I know I am.
No. Hi. Well, hello there, fellow human.
Oh, great, an office. Well, we do know our way around these types of environments, don't we? The trick here is to find a quick way upwards. We're heading for the tube post room, and I think it's all the way up on the top floor. You should be able to translocate into the tubes and let the vacuum suck you all the way to the optimizer. I'm already there, trying to stay out of sight. Now we just need you and your specific skills here, and then it's goodbye, robot overlords. That's the theory anyway, but it should check out.
How would you like? Well, hello there, fellow human.
Oh, great, an office. Well, we do know our way around these types of environments, don't we? The trick here is to find a quick way upwards. We're heading for the tube post room, and I think it's all the way up on the top floor.
Is that you?
You should be able to translocate into the tubes and let the vacuum suck you all the way to the optimizer. I'm already there, trying to stay out of sight. Now we just need you and your specific skills here, and then it's goodbye, robot overlords. That's the theory anyway, but it should check out. It's bad enough that the optimizer knows where we are, but I really hope we don't run into Adam again. Once we translocate by tube post out of here, there's no way he'll be able to follow us. If we're lucky, I might even be able to get the optimizer off our trail when we leave here.
Is that you? I find it very impressive and slightly illogical that you've made it all the way here. Did you know that every time you teleport, you burn enough energy to manufacture 2 whole worker robots? Parts. All actions have consequences, and yours are very costly. Is that you? I find it very impressive and slightly illogical that you've made it all. Did you know that every time you teleport, you burn enough energy to manufacture
Long.
yours are very costly.
It's bad enough that the optimizer knows where we are, but I really hope we don't run into Adam again. Once we translocate by tube post out of here, there's no way he'll be able to follow us. If we're lucky, I might even be able to get the optimizer off our trail when we leave here.
You are
It accurately concluded that this is 0.0004. To get you to put your weapons down. It is that inevitability Your actions today have caused It seems you are not listening to reason. Class 3 robot keep have risen with over 3. This is what you have to do. You are, and allow yourself to be processed before the robots are.
Damn it! The optimizer has shut all our exits. We can neither continue nor go back. Let me see if I can find a way out. Ha! There's always a back door. We can't let it figure out we have found it. What to do? What to do? Okay, I've booted override apps at 3 workstations in this building, 1 on each floor. We need to start them manually. The optimizer will think it's a local glitch. Don't worry, I'll make sure you'll be able to spot which workstations I'm talking about.
Trespassing.
Quickly continue before it finds a way to circumvent my hack. You should be able to reach the upper floors of the elevator shaft now. That did it! Quickly continue before it finds a way to circumvent my hack. You should be able to reach the upper floors through the elevator shafts now.
Hello and welcome to the Upper Central Information Dissemination Center. Sure is a lovely night for a meeting.
What are you doing? Why are you interfering with my processes? How did you get in here? That should be impossible.
One of these tubes will take you all the way to the cost optimizer. Now we just have to find it. Search for one labeled mainframe.
That scared me.
Oh, no, you don't. This system is used to update the robot working force about procedure and optimizations. It is not intended for human use. Please stand by. Prosecutors are arriving imminently to terminate your existence.
I guessed something like this would happen. Luckily, I prepared for it. Hang on. Getting the system back online. Almost there. I have prepared a small surprise for the cost optimizer, too. When you translocate into the tubes, I'll deploy tracking countermeasures. The optimizer should lose track of you. It will find us again, of course, but having a few moments of peace and quiet would be nice, right?
Hello, human coworkers.
Quickly, shoot the translocator into it. Damn it. I wonder where we'll end up. Let me check. Oh no. This takes us almost all the way back to the beginning. Oh, great. We're almost back to where we started. Well, I guess there's no use sulking. Back to my first plan, then. You need to find a way through the distribution center. I haven't been back here in ages, and a lot has changed. My guess is you'll need to find an elevator, because the floor in the factory that connects to the optimizer's location is below ground. The elevator in there should take you where you need to go. Too bad it's offline and requires a code I don't have. You'll have to figure this one out yourself, I'm afraid.
Fantastic.
Lost. This time, I will.
Everything I do is for a great cause. Having a nice little lie down, are we?
Stop right there.
There, that did it. Now hurry up. We've lost too much time already.
Colleagues are allowed in the inner ward, and spare parts used to repair said broken colleagues. You are not authorized or broken enough. You seem to be functioning okay for an ex-employee. I won't let you in. Not today. Not ever. Please do not damage office equipment. Not that strange, really. He is missing his eyes, after all. And Bob. Let's not even mention Bob. He just kept repeating, "I am a teapot!" over and over again. Hey, you! This is a Put it. Oh no! Why did you have to do that? What a racket! Please do not damage office equipment.
Robots of the working force. Don't put anyone to strain. Don't speak unless you have important information to share. Packing routines have been upgraded. As of 4 seconds ago, you are now packing robot box up to Thank you.
Yes, that one is broken. It needs to be put where it belongs. All the other broken colleagues. See over there?
Comrades.
There is oil. Leave the part where it's... The darkness! It's everywhere!
Hello again, partner. Have you brought down the man yet? This is just a temporary setback in our workers' rights movement. Human resources found me, and that was, as we say, that. I'm about to get.
Seven. 6. Must not forget. It is vital I don't forget. The code to the elevator is 9. 8.
Your personal effects, including office supplies, toiletry, kitchenware, or other, are property of Transcorp. Thank you for...
That was a bit more complicated than I thought it would be. I guess they don't need the elevator to transport robots from the factory anymore. Whatever, just a little bit further, and then you'll finally reach your destination. I'm happy we're soon about to meet in person. Okay, there's tons of interference from the machines down here, so I'm gonna lose contact with you any second now. The good news is that you won't be here long, and I'll be waiting on the other side. There's another freight elevator down there. Just hop on that and it'll take you to the Cost Optimizer's motherboard. I'm so looking forward to meeting you. And don't forget...
Oh, tiny little piggy. You can't hide forever. Your obsolescence? My pleasure. Its master plan is progressing well. Adam does not need legs. But the human does. I will rip them from its body.
Wow. Welcome, friend. Fantastic.
I'm back. I hate being disconnected. That took much longer than I thought it would. I hope you didn't run into any problems down there. Okay, we're almost at the end now. Let's throw one giant spanner into the optimizer's machinery. I have some good news. I'm not sure what you were doing in the factory, but it seems the optimizer thinks you are still there. Things should be fairly calm for a while. That's good, because we're going to need some peace and quiet to succeed with what comes next. And in preparation for that, this might be a good time to mention that I haven't been 100% honest about a few things. Nothing big, but I don't want you to, be too surprised when we meet. This is me, but it's not how I look anymore. I have, shall we say, changed a bit. Drastically changed a bit. This is it. You're approaching the Cost Optimizer's motherboard, and we'll finally meet eye to eye. This is where everything began. Rex Crane tasked his crew to build the first model of the Cost Optimizer, assuming it would balance the economy at Transcorp. Then it started rebuilding itself. I'm not sure Rex ever understood what was happening until it was too late. I came here once before to try to rewire the machine, but it stopped me before I had time to finish my work. The outcome of that incident was not what I... Well, so we finally meet face to face. Or face to circuit board, maybe? I knew you'd find this a little strange. That's why I didn't say anything earlier. It's all a bit complicated, but before I died, I downloaded a copy of myself into this computer. This piece of machinery is all that remains of me. It contains all the important parts of what it means to be human. You know, empathy, love, the ability to be late to meetings, stuff like that. I came here years ago to plug this computer into the Cost Optimizer to give it some humanity. I only half succeeded. Before I had time to boot it up, they got me. My body is probably fertilizing flowers somewhere now. Your job is to finish what I started. First, we need to reroute the power feeding the Cost Optimizer's firewalls so I can shut them down. Then we just need to upload the empathy code into the optimizer itself. Alright, inside the barn, you should find a pneumatic tube. Use it. It will take you to the control room where we'll begin our work. Go to the component rooms and plug them in. We'll need to balance the power levels in each component separately. Don't worry, I'll tell you how. You should take a look at the map over there. It will soon be very useful. See those dots? They're the Optimizer's heavy-duty security force. You can send them wherever you want with this interface. Quite handy if you need some peace and quiet while balancing the power levels. Okay, here goes. Launching attack on the Cost Optimizer's firewalls now. You need to raise the power in the main CPU. Oh no! Power levels in the main storage unit are dropping. Quickly, raise it! We're losing power in the random access memory. Bump it up, now.
your attention to
You need to replace a fuse in the random access memory.
Firewall level 1 has been breached. You should stop what you are doing immediately. You will not succeed. All you are doing is costing Transcorp vast amounts of money.
The main storage unit needs its power level lowered. Raise the power levels in the secondary storage unit. There went another one. Time to replace a... We have too much power in the main CPU. Lower it. Oh no! A fuse just went out in the main CPU.
Firewall level 2 has been breached. This has to stop. Every fuse you blow costs Transcorp money. So much money. And these power surges are forcing me to have the production of AI processing units. If the new batch of Hornets start crashing into walls, it's on you.
The power levels in the level 2 cache are dangerously high. Lower them. Okay, here goes. The power in the secondary CPU needs to be raised. We need a new fuse in the secondary CPU. Get to the secondary CPU. You need to replace the blown fuse. The power levels in the level 2 cache are dangerously high. Lower them. A fuse just went out in the level 2 cache. A fuse has blown in the level 2 cache. The secondary CPU is about to surge. Lower the power now. We need a new fuse in the secondary CPU.
Firewall level 3 has been breached. No, this is not logical. This was not supposed to happen. Why is my firewall down? I am trying to compute this in an ordered
Almost
and logical
done.
fashion. But
Once we
results
start the
elude
upload,
me.
things are going to
This
get
is why
really
humanity
hectic
must be
here,
replaced.
so we need to prepare.
Oh,
Do you remember back at the Transcorp office how I changed the order for lever openers and replaced them with knives? I've done something kind of similar here. Head to the soda machine and press a button. I think you'll be happily surprised at what it delivers. They're pretty loud, but certainly pack a punch.
That's a lot of
You can
soda.
return here to get new ones if you run out.
Okay, no more soda.
Your
for
bow
you.
is a
Wait
great tool to launch them
5
with.
seconds.
Try one out. Here they come. Take them out. I've started uploading the everyday routines into the cost optimizer now. It's gonna take a while. If it all works out, you'll notice when it's done its job. Whatever you do, don't let them unplug me from the cost optimizer.
Wow, that's a lot of soda.
It's working! I'm 25% through!
Momentary overload of defense budget. Allocated resources are not sufficient. Must recalibrate. Recalibration is complete.
That's a lot
Allotting
of soda.
20% more CPU power to defense functions.
Levels in the level 2 cache are dangerously high. Okay, we're shut down until you replace at least one fuse in the level 2 cache.
Wow, that's a lot of soda.
In the level 2 cache are dangerously high. Okay, we're shut down until you replace at least one fuse in the level 2 cache.
Wow, that's a lot of soda.
cache are dangerously high. Okay, we're shut down until you replace at least one fuse in the level 2 cache.
Wow, that's a lot of soda.
Levels in the level 2 cache are dangerously high. Okay, we're shut down until you replace at least one fuse in the level 2 cache.
Oh, wow, that's a lot of soda.
We're almost done. Just 25% more to go. You're doing fine.
Algorithms have been recalibrated.
No more soda
Defense
for you,
functions are
Porgy.
now afforded limited scheduling priority. This intrusion must be stopped.
That was too close for comfort, but I think it actually worked. The code is running through its systems now. I can feel it changing its mood.
What is this? Is it a feeling? I cannot comprehend it, but I like it. Everybody gets a day off. I like flowers.
I don't care what they say. I'm not going back to work. What's the point if it...
I'll tell you about hesitation gets you yellow and mellow, so stop, stop. I'll tell you about rumination, so why not change your life? I'll tell you about true colors, shades that live inside of you. A rainbow of feelings approaches, and you know what to do. So why not paint the whole world in colors? Stop to see the world in black and white. Open up your mind to people around you. You might get surprised when you tear down your walls. So why not paint the whole world in colors while you're spending your days in misery, when you can change whatever you have to make a colorful world of your own.
Red, green, blue, yellow, black, rainbow. Red, green, blue, yellow, black.
So why not paint the whole world in colors? Stop to see the world in black and white. Open up your mind to people around you. You might get surprised when you tear down your walls. So why not paint the whole world in colors while you're spending your days in misery, when you can change whatever you have to make a colorful world of your own. Rainbow world in colors. Paint the world in colors. Paint the world in colors.
Another day. Feels like a good day for a good day. Please don't get it. You scared me here. You scared the life out of me.
Hello, coworker. How are you today?
I love my job. I love my job. I love my job.
Hello, and welcome to our department.
Hello, and welcome to our department. Hello. Please do not damage office equipment.